This week, I'm recognizing the unraveling message that has been surfacing for this month. January was about learning how to prioritize my energy, my peace, my growth. This looked like withdrawing my energy from draining situations and recognizing when something is for me and when other things are crushing me. I've noticed this growth within my nervous system and have gotten to embody what I've learned. Now I've noticed that the receiving messages about tapas, discipline and acknowledgement of what I know, to stop making crimes against my wisdom. My reasoning is wanting to regain stability and peace within my mind. It's easy to feel lost with ADHD, honestly. Some days it feels like I've wasted time or done nothing, stuck in paralysis because of the executive dysfunction. But then I'll notice how the way I started my day threw me into a funk and made a ripple effect. The best thing I've learned is that balancing the nervous system is key to balancing my mind. So that's what I'm aiming to build discipline to do. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Wave his body.
Yeah, so he's like,
Are his legs doing it too?
I think so.
They're like. At least you would have had a softball. Today has been such a beautiful day. It's semi-warm, it's sunny. We've spent so much of the day outside today, which is really nice. It's such a refreshing change of pace from the past few weeks where it's just been predominantly being indoors, away from the cold, and not really doing much. But I had a friend over earlier. We went to our favorite cafe that's 2 minutes from my house and just sat on the porch forever, just goofing, just having a good time. And Phil started doing yard work because we're already preparing for our spring summer garden. And I was just thinking how in terms of my journey on here, or just what I show you guys with personal healing and stuff, I'm just gonna share our gardening journey too, because our yard in this house has been through so much from the previous tenants. And the yard barely has grass right now. That's how it just got ripped up. There was trash everywhere. We've been picking it up as we go. And our I guess people who technically it's Phil's parents, they're coming by and I'm gonna plant grass seeds so the grass can grow back and it'll be green and pretty. We already have flowers and bulbs and stuff planted that we're excited to see come up. And I'm so ready for spring, yet I still just feel hold on. I'm still doing some winter work, if that makes sense. It's the feeling of feeling ready for the rebirth of spring, but knowing that there's still work to be done. I commented that on my Instagram earlier because a friend resonated with my caption, and it's conflicting a little bit because I'm oh my god, warmth, yes, I'm so ready for it. And then I'm also wait, hold on. There's about to be a lot going on, a lot of plans being made, a lot of bucket list type activities with friends and everything. And I'm wait, I still want to enjoy the slowness of winter, surprisingly. So tomorrow's supposed to be rainy and cloudy and complete opposite, cold, which we're kind of excited for that. because we had a whole day enjoying this nice day out, we're like, well, it'll be a nice balance to our weekend. So I'm actually hanging out with another friend in like another few hours too, but I'm excited. I haven't seen this friend in a while. But before we hang out, I'm just relaxing really. Just got back from a baby shower for sister-in-law. She's having her first kid, and it was a really good time. It was a really nice vibe, and just the vibes today are all around really nice. Like it's just been a really nice day, and I'm like relaxing now a little bit. I planned out this whole day around we have a baby shower at 1, and between this time and the time with my friend, this is what I'm going to do. I'm trying to spend time on my phone, make screen time minimal, just because of how I can get overstimulated pretty easily on my phone. I really hate the feeling of I feel like I can't life when I've spent too much time on my phone, and I feel locked down or kind of bound. So then I'm like, that's it. I need to turn off notifications. I need to just I don't know if that's a neurospicy trait. Probably is a little bit, probably not. I don't know. It's probably normal because most of our world is on social media and stuff like that. But I get overstimulated because there's things that I'd rather be spending my time doing than sitting on my phone. Not saying I don't want to talk to people. It's just my brain. I don't know. My brain just works the way my brain works, and I try to work with it. So I had a moment where I could respond to comments and messages and stuff like that, and that was nice because I was like, this is intentional time. This isn't I'm distracted time. And now I'm here back into undistracted time where I'm just gonna read, and I'm actually making tea, which the kettle probably went off, so I'm gonna make my ginger / brain boosting tea using my brain boosting herbs and probably some raspberry leaf because of my moon. And I'm just gonna chill for my friend comes over, we hang out. Yeah, it's just been such a good day. I don't know what happened to my lighter, but this has been pretty satisfying using matches. Makes me feel old school. Kind of fun. This precious man spent part of his day, making a little compost area for us. So now we can compost. Some old zucchinis, because let's be real, object impermanence. If I don't see a vegetable, it kind of just goes bad. It happens. Let's pretend we're not human and we ain't never throw away some produce. But now we composting. So feel less bad.
Also, we found a place for the gnomes.
And the gnomes. The gnomes have a home. Look how cute they are. They ward off the squirrelies so the birdies can get the foodie.
The squirrels still come around.
Oh, do they?
They don't care.
It's fine. We're in our backyard, by the way. It's pretty spacious, actually, and we're making the most out of our space. Over the summer, this is gonna be like a whole little cozy nook thing. I'm so excited. And like, it looks rough now because, you know, there was a lot of abuse this yard took, but we're cleaning it up, getting like the brush, and we're trying to chop off some of them vines, and it's a pile. The pile will get picked up, grass will be planted, there will be flowers, there will be a beautiful garden coming soon. We already have stuff blooming now, so it's just about time and work. And this is another level of progress that you guys will start seeing as the year goes on and we work on our first garden in our home. We have so much planned. It is super exciting. And yeah, just, you know, there's going to be a lot of outside around the house content. Just be ready. My friend dropped off. This is an avocado plant, and the pit in here is out of an avocado pit, and she put it in water and it was wilting, so she gave it to us. And I'm like, bro, this super cool. Like, I was mind blown. And she gave me some lemon balm as well, and this leaf, this long boy right here, I gave her a leaf of a propagation like 4 years ago, and it's this long stem, and she just figured that the plants here would have a better chance of survival, so they are here. So that reading was kind of an emotional reading a little bit for me. I've never had a really emotional reading like that. But I pulled Shribala, which was a very, very positive like card. And Dumavati is also positive, but it brings up more of the shadows to surface. And I love that kind of drawing because it makes me really reflect on like the roots of my shadows, more so just like, oh, I'm struggling because of this thing I thought about like last night. But Dumavati is, kind of seems like almost equivalent to like the death card in tarot, but she kind of also helps the transition of coming out of the struggles and surfacing the struggles. Like, comes with hard struggles, and it made me reflect because I was like, at first I was like, why did I even pull this card? And I was like, I don't know, life is pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good. But like, also I was like, I mean, I have had these thoughts or whatever, like in the last day or so. And then I was like, but really these thoughts really stem from like having ADHD, and just for like sake of background too, like in my family, ADHD and autism runs in my family. So it is probably more than likely too that like probably, you know, somewhat autistic or whatever. I don't know if being somewhat autistic even makes sense, but just that there's like a comorbidity between the two, ADHD and autism. So like, sweet, super spicy up in there. But it just made me reflect on like, I was like, what are my struggles right now? And my struggles really do come from just like, I feel like it's really nice online seeing more people talk about neurodivergence, and I follow like ADHD pages on like Instagram and stuff like that. Me and my mom talk about it. My mom subscribes to like an ADHD magazine and stuff like that, and just doing like research and just getting to understand it more and trying to find just tips or advice, things to cope and how to help with the many of cons that come with being neurodivergent. And just, I don't know, but like, it was like I shot back into my inner child, which Sri Bala translates to divine child. And it was interesting. It was like the Dumavati card kind of shot me back to my inner child. The inner child, the positive card, that was like my inner knowing that I've known since I was a kid and carried with me now, and just being like raw and authentic and succeeding in the path that I'm on without worrying about what others think. And then Dumavati is also like, what's your suffering, like, type thing. And also as a kid, I feel like I remember experiencing being in crowds of people or with groups of kids or other people just being in group settings, and before even really knowing about being neurodivergent, ADHD, whatever, and everything like that, I always felt different. Like, there is actually like a deep frustration that comes with being around other people and just feeling like there's a puzzle piece that's missing, or like there's a bridge and there's a gap, because I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I don't understand why I'm here. They're having this conversation, but it's a group conversation. I can jump in it, but I am missing, there's a gap between me and that conversation. Like, I can't get in it. Like, and I felt like that a lot. I have watched and observed people, and I used to just be like, oh, I'm just really observative, but like in my mind, I remember struggling with like I'm social, and then I'm also socially awkward, like deeply. I'm painfully socially awkward, like when people talk, I feel like I don't know what to say, don't know how to engage with everybody. And it was a lot, because I was in a lot of group settings growing up, so it was a frequent feeling of like isolation, and a lot of my insecurities actually stem from that, being as a neurodivergent person, brain.